Good morning. I'm Paul Roth. I'm based out of Los Angeles, where today it's going to be cloudy in the morning, sunny in the evening, with a high of 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 20 degrees Celsius. And this is Paul and YouTube in the morning. It's not going to be a very long show today. If you have any questions to ask me, please ask me. I've got the chat up on my side window. I had all weekend to prepare for the show, and I didn't. But I will tell you that the big thing that's on my mind with regards to dislikes is the same thing I talked about on Friday. YouTube Restricted's content feature hides all the stuff from the rainbow community. Tons of videos are disappearing under the restricted content view. My friend and sometimes co-host Katrina Eames took it off her brother's device because it was not being helpful. He could still see violence and white supremacy, but he couldn't see LGBTQ plus content. YouTube creators Twitter released a shitty statement denying what's happening. And then the CEO of YouTube, Susan Wojcicki's tweet was a little bit better, where she said that that LGBT YouTubers are important to YouTube, and she's pushing for an investigation onto what's going on. But the best tweet on the topic I saw was from Hank Green, who is not affiliated with YouTube, but is in fact like his own kind of leader. He is the head of DFTBA. He is in charge of VidCon, and he says to YouTube, he says to them, admit it, stop it, thank the YouTubers who reported it. Yeah. So one of the reasons why I have barely anything for today is because I spent the weekend trying to come up with what I want to do for my 4th YouTube anniversary. I keep on thinking that it's March 23rd, but it might be March 22nd. March 22nd, 2013 is when I released my my first like vloggy video where I kind of announced that I was going to do it. I announced that I was going to start vlogging on YouTube. But then on March 23rd, I put up a video asking for questions that I could answer for my YouTube channel. I don't know. It's do I go with the preface, or do I go with the first content? I don't really care. I'll do either one. The point of this ramble is that I'm going to try to have a video put together in the next 2 days. In the next 2 days to upload for my anniversary. This is my 4th anniversary. And to celebrate that, I'd like to have you involved in my video that I'm constructing today and tomorrow. And the way you can be participating is by sending me 4 words that come to mind when you think about me, my YouTube history, my engagement with the YouTube community. You can send those 4 words to me as text. You can make some sort of image and send that to me. You can record a little video where you say the 4 words. Any of these things would be great. I got asked this morning, how do I send this to you? Well, you can send it to me any way you like. If you just want to send text, you can literally comment on any of my social media channels. If you want to send me a graphic, you can email that to paulidin@gmail.com. If you want to send me a video, just upload it to YouTube, make it unlisted, and let me know what that video link is. We are joined in the chat this morning by Katrina Eames. Good morning, Katrina, who says, I keep coming up with 5 words. Okay, uh-oh. It doesn't have to be like a grammatically correct sentence. You can just... I appreciate it, though. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let me think if there's anything else that I wanted to go over on this episode. Oh, because I am working on my YouTube anniversary video, and because I've got my day job where I have to show off a apartment vacancy, I think I'm actually going to skip tomorrow's live show. Hi, Jenny. We're joined in the chat by Magic Cat Jenny, who tunes in. Hi. I think I'm going to skip tomorrow morning's live show. And then that's the 21st. And then maybe Wednesday morning's live show as well. Keep an eye on my Twitter. I'll tweet, and my Instagram. I'll tweet about this. But I think I might be skipping tomorrow and Wednesday's live shows so I can concentrate on putting together my anniversary video. But I will be back. I am not abandoning this concept because this is the thing that gets me going, and I am able to actually produce something on a regular basis. In terms of likes, I'm going to mention again that I'm working on a podcast with my friend Rachel Pierce where we talk about TV stuff. So normally I'd have a lot of TV stuff to talk to you about today. Like I watched, well, I watched lots of things. But this weekend, I particularly watched The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, which is Amy Sherman-Palladino's new TV show. She is the creator of Gilmore Girls and Bunheads and the revival of Gilmore Girls. And this is her first show that she's doing and purposefully making it not family-friendly. Speaking of restricted content, her show on Amazon Prime, it is just a pilot so far, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. She does not mind going right up to that PG rating and dancing around it. In the chat, Katrina and Jenny are greeting each other, and then Jenny says, I've watched Paul's live shows before, but this is the first time I've commented live. So what you're saying is you're a longtime viewer, first-time commenter. Well, appreciate that. I'm not purposefully trying to make this sound like a hacky radio show. It just works out that way. It's like these things happen because that's just how it happens. So normally I'd be talking about Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, but instead I'm not going to, and I'm going to save that for my podcast that I'm doing with Rachel Pierce. I can't help but talk to you, though, for just a quick second about Iron Fist, which also released on Netflix this weekend. I did not want to give Netflix the views. So I watched the first couple episodes just to make sure that I wasn't talking about something without knowing it. And it really does suck. I tried really hard not to say that it sucks because one of the writers is someone that I like, Tamara Becker. But wow, Iron Fist blows. It's so bad. It's so bad. Yeah. And then updates. I have recorded my own footage for my 4th anniversary show. If you don't follow me on Instagram, check me out on Instagram. PaulIdin is the username there, as it is most places. And I put up a little frame cap of the footage that I recorded on the roof of my LA building with the gorgeous California sunlight lighting me up, and in the very distant background, the Hollywood sign. Check out that screen cap. That's a little bit of what is in store for my video once it's done. I'm going to wrap up this very quick live show, which is still like 8 minutes long because I can't stop talking, by going over to the dog cam. So you can say goodbye to Drew as she sleeps away. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Oh, apparently Corolla also says hi via Katrina. Okay, hi Corolla. Thanks, as usual, for watching, and thanks in particular to my $5 plus Patreon supporters, Melissa, Zainab, Mandy, Jessica, Amy, Filippo, and Jennifer. If you'd like to be one of my Patreon supporters, I'd love that. Please click on the link in the lower left-hand corner once this video is finished being processed. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe and be a part of my next year, my 5th year, by clicking on the link in the lower right-hand corner, again, once this video is processed. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and tomorrow will be even better.